Hey guys, Marco from Feel Like an Athlete. The video this week, I'm going to be talking about the reasons why, or the answer to why you're always sick. And there's a lot of people that I know who are constantly sick, 3, 4, 5 times a year. Heading into like the cooler period now, this is a lot. A lot more of the times now that you're going to start getting sick. So thought this is a time of video to put up, share some information with you guys about some things that you could look into with your lifestyle and with your diet and why you might be getting sick. And then hopefully you guys can take 1 or 2 of these away and start making some changes. So we know that there are a lot of factors to you guys or to people getting run down and being sick. So things like your stress, like a hectic schedule, your diet, obviously, stimulants, coffee, alcohol, caffeine, and especially like your environment as well. They can all derail a healthy person, like a healthy gut as well, and can be the cause of why someone gets sick. So I want to talk about maybe 3 or 4 ways that you could look into what you're currently doing now and see where, like I say a couple of times, like where the gaps are, and implement that and see if hopefully this year, this time round, you don't get as sick as often. So the first one would be trying not to live in a bubble. So trying not to be super highly sanitized where you are. So let your immune system actually function and do its job. And what I mean by that is a couple of things. So if you're feeling a little bit run down, don't dose up on medication and start taking flu tablets and stuff like that straight away. Allow your immune system to work, right? Because essentially that's its job, is to fight off foreign invaders. So if you take something straight away, it's kind of like stops the immune system, and the medication or whatever does its work, takes its course, and then the body goes from there, deals with it that way. So allowing the immune system to work and adapt, it's kind of like a muscle group. If you don't use it, it won't grow, it won't get stronger, it won't adapt. So allow the immune system to work, and don't live in this bubble. There's a story an old mentor of mine used to say all the time about, it's not really a story, but a saying about the kid who the parents allow the kid to go out and play in the rain and the mud versus the kid who the parents, they keep him sheltered. If it's raining, not allowed to go outside, or has to be, wear a raincoat and use an umbrella. That kid who lives in the bubble, who's highly sanitized, is more likely going to be sick because the immune system never does its job. It never functions. So that's the first one. The second one would be to, now we talk about diet, eat anti-inflammatory foods, because that's what's happening in the body. There is inflammation in the body when the immune system gets run down and you get sick. So the easiest way to go about adding anti-inflammatory food into your diet is vegetables, dark leafy greens especially, and omega-3s, and having a good balance of your fats. So you could supplement, and there's videos on supplementation with fish oil, but dark leafy greens and vegetables that are high in micronutrients. This one now is more so something that I've spoken about again. So trying to get, especially when you can, sunlight during the day. So exposure to the sun and making sure that you get enough vitamin D in. So again, dark leafy greens can also help with vitamin D absorption, consumption. So vitamin D, I guess, plays a massive role in activating our immune defenses, so it makes it stronger. But going back to the first point, if you don't allow the immune system to function and work properly, then it will never get stronger. It will never adapt. So yeah, they're they're the main ones off the top of my head when we talk about trying to minimize being sick in a year. I've spoken about it before in a video too, but for those of you guys who train a lot and you do feel like you're getting run down, and I've spoken to people this week about it, do not partake in super high intense activities for long periods of time when your body's starting to get run down, because that will crank your central nervous system and you more than likely will get sick. And then that means you have to take 5, 6, 7 days off training. So take a rest, do some low intensity training, up your inflammatory foods, make sure that you're getting some sunlight, or even take a supplementation with fish oil, vitamin D, things like that, and keep up the water. That's one thing I forgot. There you go. Keep up your water consumption. So hopefully the guys who are getting sick, you guys see this video, try and implement 1 or 2 of these, and have a great year sick free. Thanks guys.